This video is proudly brought to you by ResiYT. Make sure you guys check out his channel. He posts game battles, gameplays, commentaries, good shit on this channel. Make sure you check it out. Links going to be in the description. And comment on his most recent video, guys. I want to see you guys go over to this video right here. Click on this, go in the comments, and give him a little hashtag Avatar Army action. And let's see how many comments we can get in that video. I'd really appreciate it, guys. And thanks for showing all your support. Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to another Call of Duty Ghost 1v1 strategies video. And today we're going to be doing Warhawk, and Warhawk is a map that I absolutely hate. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you were to pick a 1v1 map that requires the least amount of skill, it would be this map right here. This map right here in singles is terrible. I don't even feel like it should be in the rotation for singles. Like in other modes, such as fours, for example, this map is really good. You know, it's probably the most team-oriented map that you can get. Dubs, it's still kind of more towards the luck side of things. In singles, it's just absolutely horrid. What you'll be seeing throughout this video mostly is simply going to be picking a bomb and sitting at a spot. But for the first strat, we're going to be going on offense here, guys. And no, I have not played singles in a while, so these strats might not be the most amazing. I haven't played singles in a while, and I don't really plan on playing singles. I don't really like singles anymore. But yeah, so first strat right here is we're going to take this bomb and push right up to the fence alley here. And basically what we're hoping they do is we're going to hope they push A side. So what I do is a lot of people, I'm going to actually I'll leave that to my defense strat, but people push right up here, and if they want you to push up to right this spot right here, and they're going to kill you. And they're going to hope that you're trying to check red truck. So to counter that, basically what you want to do is you want to hide behind this thing so you're pretty much hidden. But you can see right through this little crack in the crates here. You're just going to look through this, you're going to pre-aim it, and as soon as you see somebody, you're going to start shooting, and then you're going to strafe out and kill them. If you don't see anybody, you're just going to wait here for as long as you really feel like, probably not too long, maybe 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Then after that, you're going to rotate, and you're going to go to this little spot. And you're just going to crouch in this corner right here, and you're going to look into American. And basically, you're just going to wait to see if, alright, maybe he didn't push this side of A. Maybe he pushed through American, and he's about to push out and rotate to B. So you're just going to sit in this corner here, and pretty much just wait him out and see if he pushes in here. If you don't see him at all, you're just going to carefully push up here. Always be ready for a gunfight at all. And when you step into American, make sure you check your back, because you don't want them to be behind you at all. And you're going to make sure you check the bomb corner there. You're going to stand on here, see if he's in snake at all. And you always want to check the sound horde spot right there. People like to sit here and sound horde the bomb, so make sure you check that. And you can plant really wherever you want. You can plant here for a good spot. You can plant here for a good spot. And you can also plant here if you're worried that he's going to be back 18. But that's really all for the first offense strat, guys. Alright guys, so for defense here, you have to understand that it's very, very pretty much 50-50, same with offense. But one strat I'm going to show you guys is basically you're just going to sprint off all your spawn, and you're going to go right through Geno's, and you're going to be watching the B cross. Basically, you're going to be coming out here, and don't stop like I did right now. I'm just going to be, normally you would continue sprinting, but I'm just going to let you guys know that if people go to the dumpster right there, the trash can right there, or top drug, or they like climb up on there or anything, they're going to kill you. It's simple as that. They're most likely going to kill you if you do that, if they do that, but in my opinion, it's worth that you want risk you want to take. Also, if they push right through A to snake, they can also kill you. Just be aware of those kinds of things. But you're gonna sprint out, and as soon as you get to around this tank corner, you want to kind of like jam yourself in this corner, and you want to be able to see the B cross, which is right there, as quickly as you possibly can. So you want to sprint this entire thing, and you want to immediately look at the B cross to see if he's crossing. And if you see him cross, then you'll know that he's at B. But the thing is, a lot of people do recognize that you saw them, so you might want to, instead of pushing up post, you might want to push up behind them, or maybe even push back 10. But anyway, you just want to cover B if you see him cross. If you don't see him cross, you can either push to this box and basically just kind of post up for a bit here, or what I usually do is I push into blue tarp here. I always want to check like top drug, bottom drug, all that kind of stuff. Check out everything, and kind of always play slow and kind of just push up A side. You're checking your corners and everything, and basically you're just going to check A-bomb, realize he's not there, and there's my dead body from before. And basically you can either decide that you want to play 50-50 A, or if you want to rotate back to B, it's up to you. but he could also be in his spawn, so always be wary that he could just literally be laying prone in his spawn. It's a strat people do nowadays. So be wary of all that kind of crap, and yeah, be ready for that kind of stuff. You may have seen this happen against you, or you may have done it yourself, but basically you want to pull out an AR, so don't have a vector, so pull out an AR, and you're going to jam yourself in the back of this little vendor in your own spawn, right? And you don't have to do it in this exact spot. This is what I usually do though. And you want to prone up right here. I have to sneeze. But, okay, yeah. Anyway, so, you just want to lay down here. And basically you just pre-aim right there. This is what I usually pre-aim, because this is what I find they pop out the most. They'll usually push up mid and they'll rotate towards A. Because I'm assuming what they're doing is they're going to be doing the red truck strat I just showed you guys, where they watch cross and they're just going to push right through mid and flank A. So basically I usually just ADS this, and I usually wait until like 30 seconds left in the round. And I'll just sit here, pre-aim this, and they'll usually pop out right into my sights, or they'll either be pushing up A side and walking to my sights that way. And even if they pop up over here, you'll still have a pretty good advantage, because you're not really going to be expecting you here. And I've seen other people do strats like laying down over here. That works fine too. And you could even try something like, I know a good spot to watch crosses is actually right here, where you can see posts, you can see that if they push up mid, and you can also see if they push up A. But the only thing is you cannot see fence alley. So I would just suggest you sit in my spot. You could also use any other spot in your own spawn. But basically you're just going to play like a pussy. And once you get a kill, or if you don't get a kill, you're just going to want to push up A side like I am right now. And well, actually you can push either bomb, really doesn't matter. But basically you just want to plant A, then go for, do whatever kind of setup you want on the bomb. But really just go to either bomb site right after you just done sitting in your spawn. And once you get a kill, or if you don't get a kill, you're just going to want to push up A side like I am right now. And well, actually you can push either bomb, really doesn't matter. But basically you just want to plant A, then go for, do whatever kind of setup you want on the bomb. But really just go to either bomb site right after you just done sitting in your spawn. Alright guys, so another offense strat here is just going to be a push. And this is what I like doing a lot on offense. This is what I was talking about when I said my first deep offense strat. When you guys were defending against the push A, this is the push I was referring to. So basically you're gonna push up on this fence line right in front of you, and as you can see the cross right there. And one thing you could do, by the way, I just want to let you guys know of this right now, you could sit here with a thermal and just thermal the cross, see if he crosses A at all, because you can actually see through the fence. But anyway, you want to push up here, and you want to have your white fence covering up the entire cross back there. So you want to make sure it's completely covered just like now. And you're going to want to full on sprint this, because you'll be completely fine. You won't need to worry about them killing you or anything, because you're hidden. And then as soon as you pop out, you want to have your sights already down, and you want to pop out and just pre-aim this. And a lot of times you will see them right in your sights, and you'll have an easy kill. And if you don't see them there, you just want to continue pushing up. And do always note that they can push past you here, because when you're pushing up, you're going to be like holding your sights here for like probably close to 5 seconds. You're going to want to hold your sights here as you're pushing up. They can always push back into American. So what I usually do is I push up, always being ready for a gunfight here and a gunfight here. I'll push up, I'll post up in this corner for maybe usually 5 to 10 seconds. I'll just kind of chill here and just kind of rotate my screen over and out. But always do be wary that they could have, even though you thought you could see the cross here, they could have always crossed and be planting the bomb or be flanking you. Just be aware of that. And then after I don't see anything here, I usually push up. Always be ready for this head glitch. You always want to kind of peek this. Don't always just step out like this and sprint forward. Just peek it first to see if they're on that head glitch. And if they are, you can just easily run away. And you won't have to worry about dying. Usually peek this. Always be ready for a gunfight in that corner, and also a gunfight down there if people are posted up. And then whenever I go blue tarp, for whatever reason, I see people in blue tarp a lot, so I'm always like pre-aiming that, being ready for a gunfight there. And basically, I post up here for a second, and from here, there's a lot of things you can do. You can either rotate B, but one thing I like doing personally is actually sitting right in this corner right here. This may not seem like the most logical corner, but trust me when I say this is a very strong corner. The only issue is if they pop out snake, they tend to kill me a lot. So always be ready for snake. Snake is the main kind of target you want to be alert for. But since you're on defense, most people won't really expect you kind of posted up here. So even if they come from behind you, odds are they're going to be facing this way, and they're not even going to see you in this corner. And you can easily see snake. You can see if they push from fence line. You can see if they push from behind you. and if they plant the bomb from 18 wheel, you can probably just push into American and kind of cover the bomb from there, and you, as long as they plant A, you should win the round. And this is what I was talking about when I said at the beginning that this thing is 50-50, because if they plant B, you're kind of screwed. You got to rotate, you know, but this is pretty much another defense for the A bomb. Alright guys, for the final two strats, I'm going to be showing you guys offense and defense strats, because I like to, in each of these episodes, I like to show 3 strats for both sides, offense and defense. So, these, I'm going to be kind of doing a multiple of camping and like both sides of the bomb, because I've kind of been focusing on A. That's because that's the bomb I usually work around the most. But B is also the struggle. The thing with this map is if you cover one bomb, the other bomb is it's extremely far away, and it's extremely hard to break their formation, because on both bomb sites you can have amazing setups where they really can't do anything about it. You just have to hope you push the right way. But anyway, so this is going to be for offense again, guys, and you're just going to be pushing around here, and there's a whole lot of things you can do. You can either rush plant the bomb, which is what I do sometimes, and I do suggest rush planting a lot on this map just because it's 50-50. But one thing it's also nice to do is if you notice the guy runs around a lot and rotates the bombs, you can easily sit in a lot of different corners and just basically wait for them. So you're going to figure that, okay, maybe they're going to go A and then check B, or maybe they're going to go B then check A. So basically this is a good corner to sit in. This is also a plant spot I use sometimes. And you sit in this corner and you're waiting to see them to your right or over here. And if you can, you'll be able to see them run across here at all, because you'll be able to like see their shadow through the fence. And yeah, pretty much you're pretty much set in this corner unless they check it, which some people do nowadays, but a risk I'm willing to take. And since you're on offense, they're not really ready for this spot, so you don't got to worry about it as much. Basically, you're just waiting here. You're waiting to see if you can see him at all from here, and yeah, you're just pretty much posted up waiting for him to see if you see anything. So that's one of the strats. Another one for offense, just different corners I'm going to be showing you guys. This corner I love as well. You can hear the bomb if they start planning. You can always pay attention to over here. You'll be able to see their shadow if they're like above you or anything. And a lot of people do not check this spot. And what you want to have your crosshairs, I usually have my crosshairs right about here. Sometimes I'll move them over so I can see the shadow a bit better. But I usually have my crosshairs right about here. Depending on the gun I have, I might pre-aim. And I just kind of keep my crosshairs here. And I always want to have my eyes focus on this spot right here in the truck. And if they are flanking white truck, which some people do, you'll be able to see their feet right underneath the truck. So you always got to have your crosshairs right here. And I always want to look at the bottom of the white truck where I just showed you. And you always want to pay attention if you see anything. You just want to push up over here. And you can either kind of just chill in this corner and wait for them to do anything, or you can kind of push them and play aggressive, depending on how you want to play it. But always just pay attention to their feet, and you'll be able to see if they go to that bomb or not. But yeah, that's pretty much another offense strat for that. And I know I mentioned that you can hear if they start planning, and I kind of derped on that. I'm not realizing that it's offense, but yeah, basically you're just waiting on the corner, seeing if they rotate at all, and that is that. So for defense here, I'm just going to be doing this one in the same exact clip, because why not? We're going to be playing 50-50s yet again, of course, and one of them is going to be running right to A-bomb. And pretty much you just want to get in this corner as fast as possible. And I showed you guys the strat where you pre-aim this fence right here, and you basically wait for them to push. This is definitely, like, this does the same exact thing that strat does, except it's a lot safer. And you're just going to be posted up in this corner I showed you guys earlier. And if they push up this and they do what they're normally going to do, they're going to be going snake. I'll see a lot of people going snake. I just keep my crosshairs here for the start of the round. And if I see them cross, I just got to pop out and kill them. Simple as that. If they rush plant A, I'll be able to hear the bomb, and all I got to do is pop out and kill them. And usually throughout the round, I'll usually ADS right here in case they push out a snake from middle. I'll just ADS here because this is where they'll pop out most of the time. And you're pretty much set. Pretty much nobody flanks you, and even if they do flank you, they have to flank you from this area because they can't see you from back 18. So it's a really good spot for A-bomb, and as long as they don't check it, you're pretty much set to go for that. Yeah, that should be good for that bomb. Another strat for B, basically posting up again, is you're just going to be running here through 10, and you're going to be posted up in this corner right here. And off the break, what I usually do is I just chill in this corner for a bit, and I chill out here, and I always want to keep my eyes looking underneath this tarp, because notice how you can see underneath it, and I want to keep my crosshairs right here being ready to see if they pop out in front of me. And I also want to look at that tarp right there to make sure to see if they push up, because if they push up, I can easily just pre-aim it and boom, easy round. So I just sit here for a bit, and after about 10, maybe 15 seconds, I turn my screen, and I turn it so as you can see the far right of my screen, you can see I can barely see the crossover there, because a lot of people, if they're going to push that way, they're not really going to be checking this spot per se. So you should be good in a gunfight from over there, but the main thing you have to worry about is if they pop out tin. So you want to kind of watch that cross right over here. You want to watch this cross, and while having your crosshairs as close to tin as possible, because if they pop out tin, you want to be winning that gunfight. So you want to have your crosshairs like as close as you can possibly have them. And basically, you're just going to post up here and wait for them to push you. And if they don't push you, you're going to hope they plant B-bomb, because if they plant B-bomb, it will just tell you on the screen, obviously, you'll hear that they plant it, and all you got to do is turn around, and you should have an easy kill. Like, most of the time after they plant, they're either going to be running into loading, they're going to be running into post, or they're going to be running back to white truck, or they could even be sprinting right at you. And pretty much you're all set. Even if they're sprinting at you, they're going to have the bomb in their hand, you'll have an easy kill. And if they do get away, at least you'll know where they are, and you'll be able to work with that. And that's it for this one, guys. I showed you guys 3 offensive and 3 defensive strats for Warhawk 1v1s. I don't play a whole lot of 1v1s nowadays, but hopefully these strats did work for me back in the day, so hopefully they'll work for you. And I know you guys have been asking for this these types of videos lately, and I apologize for not making them that much. I mainly haven't made them just because I haven't been playing singles, but yeah, that's all for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Suggest the next map in the description below, and make sure to check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/AvatarEvan. We're going to be doing crazy shit in there pretty much every day on live stream, of course. And follow me on Twitter for every update on my YouTube and Twitch and all that kind of nonsense. Make sure to follow me at AvatarEvan. I would appreciate that, guys. My true supporters are always appreciated. That's it for today, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.